from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on Jalen Hurts and the Baltimore Ravens.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against, but you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive, but instead 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So here come the Chargers with a long field ahead of them. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Throw caught left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Prescott from the gun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 106 yards.
So, partner, you know, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 2.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there. It felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys...
He rifles one that's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
Nicole Hartman on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, or you look, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 11 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
The score, Ravens 9, Chargers 7.
A first down carry for Henry. They'll get 3 up to midfield. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. More from L.A. in a moment. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Prescott. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. He's at the 40. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 57 yards.
36-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. And some concerns caused him to slip to the 5th round. I guess if you're him, the good news is you kind of flew under the radar. Maybe expectations are low. You can come in and prove something.
And a lot to prove because those off-field concerns that creep in on you want to prove that they're all wrong, that they don't matter, that you are a much better player than what people picture.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They go with Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Anthony Lynn went for it but did not get it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's a Established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
To Josh Jacobs.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Hardman on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Nico Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
19, Chargers 7.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is the tight end fan. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. 27-14, the final tally. From there, it's off to Southern Nevada. Check out the action going on beside the neon lights of Las Vegas. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Christian Kirk up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Jacobs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Prescott. Got his connection, complete to runs. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing, Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
And again, it's Prescott. Full left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up.
Where the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
The carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. That will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Prescott. Got an open man, it's Rose. He'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Prescott from the gun. That's complete to Lazard.
Complete to Alan Lazard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Chargers on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Just keeping the play. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
One after now from Catanzaro. Down to 2. So that drive goes 8 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. A good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Barton on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 6. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up on a former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to run from those and in a hurry.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Prescott off play action.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
16 yards, a first down. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set.
Play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He's back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Rose. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there on the pickup, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now it all comes down to Chandler Catanzaro. He's made one and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm over here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that...